Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up, because the 2025-2026 Premier League title race is shaping up to be an absolute blockbuster, a nail-biting showdown between two titans of English football, Arsenal and Manchester City. We're deep into March 2026, with Arsenal clinging to a slender 5-point lead at the top, boasting 64 points from 29 games, while City lurk menacingly in second, with 59 points from just 28 outings. It's a classic tale of early dominance, shocking stumbles, and a ferocious comeback. And today, we're diving headfirst into who might lift that glittering trophy come May. Will Arsenal finally end their drought and claim glory, or will Pep Guardiola's relentless machine snatch it away in dramatic fashion? Let's break it down, folks. This is going to be epic. Picture this. The season kicks off in August 2025, and Arsenal come roaring out of the gates like a team possessed. Mikel Arteta's Gunners are firing on all cylinders, racking up wins left and right, with a blend of silky attacking flair and rock-solid defense. By the holiday season, they're perched atop the table, unbeaten in their first dozen games, smashing teams like Leeds 5-0 and Nottingham Forest 3-0. Noni Madueke and Bukayo Saka are dancing through defenses, Victor Gyökeres is banging in goals like it's going out of style, and that backline, impenetrable. Arsenal's better start has them looking like the heirs apparent to Liverpool's throne from last year, building a cushion that had fans dreaming of parades down the Emirates. Oh, the optimism was electric. Arsenal weren't just winning, they were dominating, with a goal difference that screamed champions in waiting. But hold your horses, because as we all know, the Premier League loves a plot twist. Fast forward to the gritty winter months, and suddenly, Arsenal's invincible aura starts cracking under pressure. They've got the lead, sure, but those golden opportunities to pull away, squandered in the most agonizing ways. Take January 25th, 2026, a blockbuster clash against Manchester United at the Emirates. Arsenal are cruising, but boom, Matheus Cunha unleashes an 87th minute screamer, and the Gunners slump to a heartbreaking 2-3 defeat. Ouch. Then comes February 12th against Brentford. Noni Madueke nods them ahead, but keen Lewis Potter equalises from a chaotic long throw, forcing a frustrating 1-1 draw. And just when you think they've steadied the ship, February 18th at Molineux against rock-bottom Wolves, Arsenal race to a 2-0 lead with strikes from Saka and Piero Hincapié, only for Hugo Bueno to curl one back and debutant Tomidozi to force a last-gasp own goal equaliser in stoppage time, 2-2. These slips aren't just dropped points, they're gut-wrenching drama, turning Arsenal's commanding lead into a precarious tightrope walk. Fans are pulling their hair out. How do you blow chances like that when the title's yours to lose? It's the stuff of Shakespearean tragedy, with Arteta's men showing flashes of brilliance, but crumbling in the clutch moments that define champions. Meanwhile, over at the Etihad, Manchester City are scripting their own Hollywood redemption arc. Oh boy, did they struggle early on. Pep Guardiola's juggernaut looked fragile, dropping 4 games in their first 12, including shock losses to Tottenham 0-2 and Brighton 1-2. Injuries ravaged the squad. Rodri laboured through niggles, the defence was leaky without Ruben Dias and John Stones at full strength, and even Erling Haaland missed a key clash against Leeds due to a minor knock. Phil Foden admitted to burnout from the previous gruelling campaign, and the team slumped to 7th at 1 point, 5 points off the leaders. Doubts swirled. Was City done? Had the dynasty crumbled? Guardiola himself called them fragile after a humiliating Champions League defeat to Bodo Glimt. It was chaos, with fans whispering about a rebuild and rivals licking their lips. But here's where the drama flips. Post-January, City roar back like a phoenix from the ashes. Enter the reinforcements. Marc Guéhi shores up the backline, Antoine Semenyo injects fresh attacking venom, and Omar Marmoush returns from a stellar AFCON with Egypt, adding firepower. Suddenly the tactics evolve. Guardiola tweaks to a fluid 4-2-3-1, overloading central channels and unleashing Haaland, who's already on 22 league goals, with deadly precision. The results? Electric. City reel off 8 successive victories across all comps before the new year, then keep the momentum with wins like 1-0 at Leeds, 2-1 over Newcastle, and a dominant 3-0 demolition of Salford in the FA Cup. They're unbeaten in their last 6, closing the gap with that game in hand looming like a dagger. Haaland's scoring again, Foden's resurgence, and Ryan Cherki's creativity, it's all clicking. Guardiola's machine is purring again, and with the Etihad expansion adding that extra home fortress vibe, City's improvements are turning them into the predators hunting down Arsenal's lead. So, who wins this epic duel? Arsenal's early blitz gives them the edge, but those recent wobbles scream vulnerability. Can they rediscover that killer instinct before City pounce? Or will Pep's resurgent Blues, battle-hardened from their struggles, steamroll to yet another title? The X-Sphere is buzzing, but one thing's for sure, this race is far from over, packed with more twists than a thriller novel. Hit that like button if you're Team Arsenal, smash subscribe for Team City, and drop your predictions below. The Premier League never disappoints. Stay tuned, because May's finale could be legendary.